All right, welcome to the Eric J. the Great podcast show. We got a special guest on the show today, music artist Bizz. How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
Hey, so first off, man, tell the people where you from.
Man, it's your boy QBs, man. I'm from there, AKA your hot Flexington, man. It's called Lexington, but Flexington, Kentucky.
Okay. So what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of your hometown?
Kentucky Wildcats. You know what I'm saying? You know, to the people who don't know about it, it's the home of the Wildcats. But for me, it's just a whole bunch of things come to mind. Family, struggle, racism, a lot of things. Where I'm from.
Okay. So for anybody that ain't never been to Lexington, just kind of describe how it was growing up there as a kid, some of the circumstances and obstacles you had to go through growing up.
Well, growing up in Lexington, I come from a family, a musical inclined family. So, my grandmother, grandfather, they was all heavy in the church. We didn't have much. We got one big family, one family house out West End that the whole family grew up in. Time to time, I would go there to and see other family in the outside areas, and I had spend a little time down there. So I had my roots was it was city and country at the same time. I got both sides, but Lexington is just it's not really that many black people that's in power. So everything that you work for, you gotta really work for, because they ain't about to give us nothing. They ain't trying to recognize not really no support for black folks. Like I said in one of my songs that Kentucky make it hard when you black, and I mean that, especially coming from where I come from. Even though it's the second biggest city in Kentucky, but it's not really that many opportunities. Slave mentality, a lot of things going on, a lot's going on in my city. You know, um, it's just a lot of obstacles. There's a lot of good too, though. People are friendly, families stick together. We're big on basketball. We're big on it's a musical town. It's just really no outlets for artists to be heard. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was one of my biggest goals I wanted to achieve, was let everybody know, like, we here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, I could feel that. So as far as your family, did you have a two-parent household? Any siblings?
No, I got a bunch of cousins, and I was raised with my grandmother. Um, my mom, when I was born, she had difficulties going on, so my grandmother had to take me. But my mother was there. My father was locked up. Just really didn't have much. You just had each other. You know what I'm saying? And morals and music. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And as an adolescent, got into some trouble. I stayed in boot camps by the time I got 10 or 11. But I always loved music, and I always loved sports. And I never stopped making music, because it's where it's in my genes, it's in my blood. It's what we do. So I just try to balance the two. Being in the streets and everything. Just taking what I had to support to my goal. Like I said, I've been doing music all my life, so this is this is all I know.
Okay. So what type of sports you was into when you was younger?
I can't hear you. Come again?
What type of sports you was into when you was younger?
Basketball mainly. I played football too, but basketball mainly. It was my heart.
So as far as I know you say you had a musically inclined family. So as far as everybody in your family that did music, are you the one that went the farthest with it, or have you had someone else that went as far as you?
I would say that rest in peace, my uncle Bobby. My uncle Bobby is really the one who taught me about music. He went to school for music production and music performance, and you know, he was an actor, songwriter, and growing up, I watched him, and he would take me to college with him when he would write these musicals and plays, and record. You know, so I would say that yeah, I'll probably have the most success, but everybody, you know, has their own little success. Like, you know, my grandfather, you know what I'm saying, he played in the band, also played in the church, you know. All my uncles, they played the same, you know, still to this day they work in bands. But as far as like taking it to another level, yes, but I would give it I would give credit to my Uncle Bobby for just instilling all of that into me. Rest in peace to him.
Absolutely, I can feel that. So who are some of your favorite music artists growing up?
Oh man, growing up, man, we be here all day because you know I was influenced by a lot. But I would say Tupac and Biggie, um, Dr. Dre, R&B, like H Town, Keith Sweat, R. Kelly. I mean, we can go on and on. Jermaine Dupri, that's really one person I really looked up to for his songwriting ability. So I'm a songwriter. Um, who else? That's about Jermaine Dupri. Pimp C and Bun B, UGK. You know what I'm saying? Scarface, Outkast. Man, that's a lot of influence. Jay Z, I can say Jay Z. It's a lot. It's a lot. I love all music though. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Well, where
Mary
did
J. Blige, you know, anything, you know, H Town or Black Street, anything with harmony, anything that, you know, that make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? I just let it out. I remember I was one of those guys when the song came on the radio and you had to play it on the tape recorder
oh
just to
yeah,
catch it because you know what I'm saying. You couldn't go to the record store to buy it, so you record it. You know
yeah.
what I mean? And then replay it back. Yeah, I was one of those
Yeah, I ain't thought about that in a while, man. That's real old school.
guys. Yeah.
Uh, where did you get your artist name from?
uh, when I was in school, they used to call me GQ. The nigga always stay fly and shit. And then you know what I'm saying when I started rapping and shit, making music, then they would call me Equation. It was GQ. It was Equation first. It was GQ first, then it was Equation. And then, you know, when I got older, it got on into the business. It said it was Bizz, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it evolved.
Okay. So man, take me back to that time. You went to a record studio for the first time, man. How was that experience? Was it easy for you to catch on, or did you have a rough patch at first?
Well, I mean, the first real live studio I ever recorded at, I think it was like 16, but it really wasn't. It wasn't. It was on CD, and we was used to recording on like I said, the tape. So the format was the same, but the sound quality was so much bigger and better. So at first, it really it took me. It was amazing to hear my voice and how crisp it was. And then after we kept on recording, then that's when I started getting the hang of like being able to catch my melody and piece it together, and knowing that I don't have to do all of this right here. Like I can premeditate, and manipulate the system a little bit when you record.
Okay. So I know you say you're a songwriter. Do you freestyle any, or is it just straight writing for you?
So you're talking about like the format of when I write a song?
Yeah, yeah. When you about to make a song, is it a mixture of both freestyling and writing, or is it strictly writing?
I feel like some songs require different methods. A lot of songs here of in the past 5 years, well, I would say past 4 years, that I have sitting down and wrote some, but I'm one of those people like the beat tells me what to do. So if it's an emotional beat or it's a up tempo beat, it's a club beat, then I'm gonna go with that tempo. But it's a vibe. So here lately, you know what I'm saying, I just go to the studio and I might already have the hook premeditated, but then I come in and I just go out the dome with the verse and we put it together. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like you're writing a song, but it's like no pen and pad. The music's in my head 75% of the time. My managers, it's been a couple times they're like, man, we want you to sit down on this record and like sit down and think. Okay, and we would do that, but most of the time it's about the vibe. And once I get in there, but I'm writing though because it's in my head, but it's no paper.
I can feel that. So, if you had to pick a moment, what moment would you say you knew you had the confidence to pursue the music seriously?
As an adult, or you just talking about younger?
Yeah, just in general, like it could have been when you was younger or when you became an adult.
Um, I feel like when I moved away and I was still out of state and I was recording, still people gravitated to my music. Everywhere I've ever lived at out of state. Uh, when I was younger, I moved and out of state, and then the producers up there they gravitated to me. So that's when I started realizing, like, yo, I really got something. Especially being able to sing and rap, you know what I'm saying, and songwrite. And that's why I was like, yeah, man, I can do this for real. But life has ups and downs. I feel like my experience through life makes my songwriting way more intense than when I was younger because it's more to talk about. You know what I mean? It's life experience. I feel like music is a sport, and it's something that you can't make nobody. The thing about music is you got to make somebody be able to feel what you feel, and if you can do that, then you got something. You know what I mean? Even as if you're happy, sad, going through something, struggling, thugging, trapping. If you're able to make somebody feel exactly what you feeling, and they can relate to that, then that's talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's where we at with it.
So, as far as your label situation, are you signed to anyone?
Currently, right now, you know what I'm saying? I got a joint venture deal with Boosie, Badazz Syndicate Music, and that's what we're doing. As far as I have my own entertainment company, my own label called Arrogant Music. EMG Arrogant Music Group. For this album that I'm doing, especially with the song, the single "Amazing." That's it's a joint venture deal with Boosie Badazz, my label.
Okay,
But we open, we open to other things and what's going on. But right now, we got this joint venture deal, and probably rocket till the wheels fall off.
absolutely. So, as far as Boosie, man, how did the relationship with Boosie come about?
So about 4 years ago, I went to Houston, Texas, and I did a song with a guy named Highway Yellow, which is an artist from Swisher House, and we did a joint called Top of the South. So when we come down there, Yellow was like, "Man, I need you to come down there for my album release party or whatever." So we all flew down, and we performed the record. DJ Michael Watts, he loved it. He was trying to fuck with me real tough. And then at that show, I met ATM, Mr. Exotic Pop. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Exotic Pop. That's the pop with all the rappers faces on it from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Bun B, who
Yeah,
else we got?
yeah,
Big Mo,
yeah,
RJ Pack, DJ Pack, and DJ Screw. So like anyway, so we killed the show, and then afterwards, you know what I'm saying? He was like, "Man, where y'all from?" He was like, "Man," and Highway Yellow was like, "Man, it's my niggas from Kentucky." They was like, "Yeah, man, you did your thing up there." You know what I mean? I really stood out. So on that, I met at that time he was Boosie's. He's a Boosie at this time he just became Boosie's assistant manager, and I didn't even know. We just chopped it up. And he was rocking with Mo3 real tough. He's the one that took Mo3 to Boosie. So over the years, we just kept a relationship, and I was telling him about he just came down here to Kentucky a couple times. And we just chopped it up, and then he was just like, "Man, you need to go meet Boo." He had seen my grind and everything I did. He was like, "Yeah, you need to go see Boo, man." I had a couple meetings with some labels, and they didn't go too well. So, you know what I'm saying? When I was talking to him about it, he was just like, bro, that's what I'm telling you, bro. You need to go meet. You need to meet Boo because he's somebody that's their industry shit. They on their industry shit, like type of music you make. You need somebody who's gonna care about the music. So then he hooked me up with Sauce Walker, and then I did the track with Sauce Walker, and then after that, after Christmas, we set up the meeting with Boo, and I went down there, and all this is on YouTube. If anybody want to check out the whole how me and Boosie's relationship started. So I got an album called "Weight on My Back" that we hadn't dropped. We was about ready to drop it, but we took it to Boo, and Boo loved it. He loved it, and then he loved it, but he was just like, damn, bro, like you done did everything on your own. Like you got all the videos dropped on YouTube and this and that. Like I can't, I can't like. He couldn't really take advantage of the situation because everything was on our platforms. He can't really capitalize on what we have done. So he was like, on this album, bro, just put this out and make your money here. But bring me another album, and I'm executive producer. So we went on to drop that album, but I had already been working on a follow up album, like 3 or 4 songs in, and I let him hear that. Really excited about it. He was like, "Bro, bring me that album back." So after that, we went right back to work. We dropped the weight on my back. It's out on all platforms now. We dropped that, and we went right back into the studio for like 5 months straight, 2 days. In the morning, I get up, go to the studio. Nighttime, I go to the studio. And then he told us to bring back 18 songs. We brought them back. What? How many? How many songs we bring back? 23. Brought him back 23. He was gonna pick 12 out of them. And that's exactly what we did in like 5 months. And of course, we had been in correspondence with the assistant manager the whole time. But then, Boosie was like, "Man, I want you to come down here and do Boosie Badge." We went down and did Boosie Badge, and then he opened up his club in Vegas. My management team went out there for that. So like, it's a relationship. He really fucked with me, man. It's the big homie. He's a good nigga for real. Can ask for more than a better opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. So as far as in this time frame when you brought him to follow up out, was that in that time frame did you make that amazing record in that time frame?
So yeah, Amazing was a track that we always talked about getting Boosie on, and then it come to life. So the first time when we met him, I played him record. He was like, "Oh, slap on that bitch." He was like, "Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. I'm gonna slap, I'm gonna kill that bitch." You feel me? So we go back to work. You know what I'm saying? And then one of my artists that was featured on the record, he was incarcerated, so we knew he wasn't gonna be locked up that long. So by the time he got out, we came back and we did that, and we made that the first single off the album.
Okay.
How you feel about the Amazing? Tell me something about it. How you feel? What's it make you think of? What it make you want to do?
Yeah, that shit's turned, man. I liked it, man. Like when I first heard it, who did I see it on? One of the dancers in the video, I know. So she had posted it saying that she was in the video. So I had went to your page and then I'm like, and I had just looked at the whole little reel that you put up, and I was like, dang, this shit's hard. And I ain't even then my homeboy knew who he was because one of my best friends is Sonny Blue from Louisville. You know, he had the song Feeling Myself that was big a couple years ago. So he said he knew about you, and then I had started just going through your music and stuff, and I looked at the video when it dropped, and I was like, yeah, this hard right here. And I was like, because think I interviewed probably two other artists from Lexington. I can't think of their names right now, but yeah, you the hardest on her from Lexington. There's a lot of I don't interviewed almost everybody from Louisville, but like Lexington, I ain't touched too many people up there.
Yeah, Lexington's a vibe, man. They got some good music up there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good music. Like I said, we just don't have an outlet. And I'll be trying to tell niggas like, don't let Kentucky hold you back. Don't let it make you feel like you can't go and show your talent because there's no outlets. You just gotta hit the road. Like I said, Louisville was my second home. I'm close with a lot of people up there. I got songs with 2300 Edo. I got songs with Mateo. Matter of fact, I got the first single off that album is called Outside. You go check it out. Got Mateo and we really made history on it. Got two Lexington niggas, two Louisville niggas combined. We shot the video back and forth from Lexington and Louisville. That had never really been done. And so
yeah, that's dope, man.
But,
What'd you say?
so what's your goals with the podcast? What you trying to do?
Man, I'm trying to be the next $1 million worth of game, man.
I
Like
know it's right.
I
know
don't
it's right.
have, I don't got a lot of big interviews, man, that ain't even dropped yet. Like I got an interview with Pimpin' Ken. I got an interview with Trap Beckham, Bubba Dub. I got another Prez Deshaun interview ain't dropped. I got another Shawty Low Jr. interview that ain't dropped. I don't interview Lil Flip, Free Band Test, the real Rick Ross. That's my biggest interview right now, the real Rick Ross. Me and him got a relationship. E Blue, he's big in Texas. I don't interview 86 Snot from Louisville, Game Type Black Steve, a couple people in the industry. I got a couple other people that I got lined up to get, but I'm almost at 6,000 subscribers now on YouTube, and Spotify said I was in the top 30% last year as far as most followed podcasts on Spotify. So,
that's what's up, bro. It's lit, bro.
So I think
yeah,
I'm
man. Shout out. I heard you say something about Pimpin' Ken. Shout out Pimpin' Ken, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my HHF brother. You know what I'm saying? My HHF fraternity vice president. They fuck with your boy real tough. You can follow. You can go look at my Instagram. You can see us rocking out real tough. Fuck with Pimpin' Ken the long way.
Yeah, I just interviewed him about a month and a half ago. He gave me his personal number, man. Like, yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, man. He probably trying to sell you a book too, didn't he?
Huh?
He probably trying to sell you a book too, didn't he?
Yeah. He was talking about Twitter, the 48 laws of pimping and that other
The
book.
pimpology shit, yeah, he put it
Yeah.
out on here. And the DVDs. I know how you get down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He's cool though, man. That was probably one of the dopest interviews I did since I've been doing this.
Say less, say less. Say less, man. Yeah, man. It's all about the work. It's all about the work.
So two questions, man. Take me back to the time when you dropped music to the public for the first time. How was the city embracing you? And then also go in detail about the music scene in Lexington for people that don't know about it.
Well, I can't really tell you. I can't really remember the first time. I I did a record back in '07 that was called Drive, and that's when the Kim Camp was called the KEU KU was really just not getting started. And, it was hit, and then I got locked up. But I had in Lexington, I done wrote a lot of songs for a lot of people, for them, hooks, featured on them for a long time. So you know, you come next to me and say QB, they gonna know then they gonna know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say like my first record, but I would say the first real live record recently that I did in this run that I've been having. This when I did the Swisher House joint, and then everybody gravitated to it. But then I did a song called "Welcome to Kentucky." I won a music award, music video award for 2022 at the Kentucky Urban Awards. Louisville. Uh, that was, I think that was shocking because you know we promoted that motherfucker all over Kentucky, showed in other counties in Kentucky, just showing the history. And I feel like we had a good. It reached over 100,000 views. So that was like that was the one that really like got everybody like, okay, you know what I mean? It's for real, for real.
Absolutely. So as far as just the music game in general, do you believe rappers are targeted? If so, why?
In the music game, what was the question again?
Do you believe rappers are targeted? If so, why?
Uh, I believe I believe what energy you put out is what you get back. You know what I'm saying? So I believe rappers are targeted, but it's the rappers that I feel like rappers are targeted that they're really trying to make an example for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it ain't right. I feel like, you know, I feel like they use different rappers to their advantages. I believe in Illuminati. I believe in a lot of stuff that's going on in the music industry. I believe that you can only get to a certain level unless you do certain things. So yeah, I believe rappers are targeted. Um, I don't think it's right, but I feel like that's just showing you, you know, how much white people are more empowered. They got more power within hip hop than what we think. So I don't want to get too deep on that. You never know who's watching right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a. I don't want no trouble with nobody. So you know what I mean? You know,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely, man. So for all your followers out there, man, list some things you like doing in your spare time when you're not doing music.
When I ain't doing music, I like to cook. I like to work out. Spend time with my children, my kids. That's most definitely my favorite and my family. Being with family. I'm a family oriented person. I believe in love and family to the utmost. And yeah, playing the game, you know what I'm saying? I don't even you know what, I ain't even gonna say that, bro. Like I've been going so hard with music, like I don't even play the game. Like we going like it's always about what the next move, but smoking weed, you know what I'm saying, watching me a good old movie or something, you know what I mean? But working out, spend time with my kids and my family. That's the that'll be besides music. That's the most thing I love to do.
Okay.
Um,
So what are your short and long term goals? What do you want to accomplish?
um, my goal is to like I said, I want to be. I mean, I'm an artist, but I'm more like I'm a songwriter. I'm more into doing. I want to get more into heavy of doing jingles and writing commercials for companies, movie scores. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Like I said, I did a commercial for Exotic Pop that they love. We got show the Boosie. So yeah, man, they got paid for that, man. We can't just let them have it. You know what I mean? So, like, uh, producer, you know what I'm saying? Production. I like to put my own production team together, but I'm more or less on one of once we have we reach the goal that we want to as me being an artist. I want to get more into the production side and um, artists and helping artists out, bringing finding other gems in Kentucky as well. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, movie soundtracks, all of that synchronization. That's what I mean. That's what I'm really leading forward to.
Absolutely. So as far as the rest of 2023 and beginning of 2024, what you got coming?
Oh man, we got listen. You're gonna get two more. You're gonna get two more videos, two more singles before 2023. But at the end of 2023, and then two more at the beginning of 2024. So that's how we rock it.
Okay. And do you plan to drop another album in 2024?
Yeah, we'll be dropping the Boosie album, the it's called title On My Way. Executive produced by I love Boosie. First quarter.
Okay. So how do you want people to perceive you?
You mean my music or just me?
It's just you as a person.
I'm just me, man. I ain't trying to impress nobody. I really don't care what nobody think about me. I just want to take care of my family. I want to do my music, you know. Stand up person, you know what I'm saying? You know, stand up person about my business. I ain't trying to beat nobody. I don't want nobody to beat me. I'm just trying to get to my destination. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely. So man, give me your hip hop Mount Rushmore. Give me your top five. It could be dead or alive, current, old, no matter.
top. Okay, so listen, I'm an R&B type of cat too. Like,
Wait,
we
wait,
just talking about like straight bars. We talking about like just artists. Like you can't say top five. You gotta single
we'll
it down
do
to
this.
a category and what categories. Are you just talking about my top five artists? Period.
All right, we'll do this. Give me your top five of all time R&B and hip hop. So two separate top fives.
R&B and hip hop
Yeah,
artists.
all time. It could be current artists, old artists, dead, live. It don't matter.
Okay. All right. Hip hop top. Number one.
It don't have to
Man.
be in no order.
Okay. Jay-Z,
Yep.
T.I., R. Kelly.
R. Kelly on the R&B side though.
Yeah, well, you said R&B and hip hop. You didn't say that. You said hip hop.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I thought you was gonna do all five hip hop first, and then
Okay, all five hip hop. Okay, Jay Z, T.I., Jadakiss, uh, UGK, and yeah, what's the sign, man? I'm even gonna slide my guy in there, man. I'm gonna slide Mo3 in there.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you was gonna put Pac or Biggie at that fifth spot.
Who?
I thought you was gonna put Tupac or Biggie in that fifth spot.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like with that, it's like they already got that. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not taking away from them, but they got that. I'm just saying like, oh, it's my go-to though. Like, you know what I mean? Like growing up, like they had passed, like who got me through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, man. A lot of people slept on Mo3, man. That first tape by Mo3, man, is one of the best tapes he put out.
Yeah. And I think that's why ATM, like I said, he took it's kind of bittersweet for him because he brought Mo3 to Boosie, but our sound is kind of similar. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, I fuck with Mo3 and stuff. He was really a talent.
So R&B now.
R&B, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know he fuck. You back?
Oh, yep. Yeah, so your top
You
five
back?
R&B.
What you say?
Your top five R&B.
Top five R&B. Like I said, the Pied Piper, R. Kelly, Jagged Edge, H Town. Um, damn, got Usher, SWV. Said five. I like Murray J. Blige, but SWV, like
Yeah. That's a solid five, though.
that's a good argument, fan. You know what I mean? Put it up. You can put it up with the rest of them. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I've been asking all my new guests this question. So who do you want to see next on the Eric J. the Great podcast as a guest? Only kicker is you got to help me get him on the show.
As it like a celebrity, or you just talking about in general?
Yes, in general, he could be a celebrity or whoever.
I like to see you get Troy Money on there. My homeboy from Bowling Green. You know what I'm saying? Big stepper. You know what I mean? I like to see you get Troy Money on there, man, down there in Western Kentucky. Fuck with that boy, what's up?
Right. Well, he does music too.
Yeah. I got my next single that video on by drop is called Boosie Fade. It's gonna be featured featuring Troy Money from Bowling Green.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't never heard of him.
Yeah, he lit, bro. He got that whole area down there.
Oh yeah, that's his name on Instagram.
Yeah, Troy Money MCM.
MCL.
MCM.
Oh, okay, MCM. Okay.
Yeah.
So closing remarks, man. Any last names you want to say to the people that you got going on and let people know how they can keep up with you on social media, things like that.
Man, it's your boy Bizz, man. I'm active on all platforms. I'm active on all social media sites. Uh, be out is classic. Features on there from Sauce Walker to Parlay, Koji, new single right now. Ryan Jackson and Boosie Badazz, and it's about making Kentucky a movement as one. Not about what city's this, what's that, or whatever. If somebody's popping in a different city and you liking them, gravitate to them. You're an artist, reach out to them. Do a song, do a feature, network, go city to city, go state to state. You know what I'm saying? Get on your grind. And if your music's good, I guarantee they'll gravitate to you. And if you know how to conduct yourself without, you know what I'm saying, no extra bullshit. All positivity and love my way.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you coming on the show, man. And anytime you want to come on, you can come on the show anytime, man. I do episodes all the time. I know eventually we'll have to get one in person, man. You know, my cameraman went out of town today for his birthday. He'll be back later on this week. But I started doing a podcast, man, like 3 years ago when I got out the military, when the pandemic first happened. And then it started to take off August of last year when I started being more consistent at the beginning of last year. And a lot of people have been gravitating to it. And that's just what I'm doing now. You know, I'm trying to be the face of at least Kentucky for now, as far as the interviews and stuff. You know, I'm wrong.
Like I said, you know, man, good luck to you, man, and you know what I'm saying. Congratulations on the success you have. Uh, send me your number in my DM, and we'll stay in contact. Like I said, I'm in Louisville all the time. Feel me while I'm in the state, and then
Also, man,
I could probably help you out. You know, with your podcast. You know, like I said, you know, I got songs of Parlay from the Franchise Boys. You know, he got a big podcast show called In the Apartments. That's really big. Maybe we can get you on the show down there so you can talk about your podcast. You know what I'm saying? You know, so whatever I can do, I'll let your boy, man. I'm with it.
oh yeah, absolutely, man. Also, man, it just came to mind. It just came to mind, man. What you got going on October 28th? You heard me?
Huh?
What you got going on October 28th?
At the current moment, I don't think we have anything going on, but I think John Woo from Louisville was having something up there, like some kind of producers convention or something. We might be up there. Why was going on?
My guy, Marty, he's a real big producer in Louisville. Marty, he produces at Self Made 808, and he's throwing a event for all these artists to compete in to win a cash prize. And I'm bringing an artist. I paid an artist that I interviewed. Me and him good friends to come from New York. His name Youngin MH. He just dropped a project with Jim Jones, Landscript. This artist named Land. I can't think his name. Landscript something. Um, but he's a big deal and on the East Coast, and he's gonna be one of the judges. I'm gonna be one of the judges, and it's just gonna be a dope networking event. And these artists gonna be competing for $1,000, and the first place winner gonna get a free feature. Well, it ain't gonna be free, but it's basically free because me and Marty went half on a feature for Younger MH so they can get a paid feature from them, and then Younger MH giving the second and third place a hell of a discount on features if they got the money to pay for it, and they getting free studio time. The top three, and the top two is getting money, so it's gonna be dope.
All right, we might slap you. Maybe I can put it down as a special guest or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, Young MH gonna be one of the special guests. I interviewed him. I can send you his Instagram and stuff. He just dropped a project. It's going crazy. He had Jim Jones on there and a couple other big artists in the industry. So, he's in New York.